Going on, guys? OSTKM Pro here, back again with another video. And today I'm going to be telling you that the Samsung Note 10 Plus 5G is still a very good phone to buy in 2020, and that to be right after this. In a nice purple kind of shimmery case. This is a Caseology case. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you like the case. Just show you around. So this phone has four cameras, a wide angle, normal, telephoto, and a depth sensor. And it has the S Pen, the speaker, the USB Type-C port, a microphone, and a top speaker opening, and another microphone. And this is here because up there is a little gap for the top speaker, but the gap isn't enough, so the sound has to come up from up here. So this is a 6.8-inch display. Now, with the release of the Samsung Galaxy S20 series, this screen size is just 0.1 inches smaller than the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. So I'm just going to take you on a tour about this phone. Well, you must have seen many videos about this phone, but well, I'm just going to tell you if this is still a good buy in 2020. So it has the on-the-screen fingerprint scanner. I can't show you because this is my mom's phone and she has a fingerprint, so it's already logged in. And yeah, this runs One UI 2.0, as you can see. And well, it supports everything that you would want from a Note. It has the pen where you can write stuff with. So let me just write something really cool. Yeah, so it has the normal functionality that you would get from a Note. It has all the air gestures and everything, and yeah. And also, if you're looking for a phone for, say, listening to music and watching videos by any chance, then this phone is a very good phone for you. But before I get to that, let me just read out to you the specs of the one that I have here. So this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus 5G, meaning that it supports 5G, and this is the 256 gigabyte model. Let me get there we go, storage. So this is a 256 gigabyte model with 8 gigs of RAM. And the SD card storage gets up to, I think, a terabyte or so. So you can expand it up to a terabyte, but I really don't see my mom using 1 terabyte. Like, she's not even halfway done through this one here. So this is a 1440p HDR10 plus 6.8 inch AMOLED display. Dynamic AMOLED, I think that's what they call this. So it has all the bells and whistles that you'll get from a great AMOLED display: deep blacks, pop, like bright whites, really vibrant colors. And I currently have it set to vivid mode. You can set it to natural, but that makes the colors a little bit duller than it actually is. So yeah, and this is running the latest Android software. I'm trying to use this with my camera in front of me. It's so hard, right? There we go. Yeah, so this is running Android 10. I had to update this very recently. I haven't gotten the February security patch update yet and all that. And also with One UI 2.0, you get the gestures that are like on the iPhone. So I think this is a good thing that Samsung has done, because if you're switching from an iPhone to, say, a Samsung or on your Android phone, and you have the same gesture the same gesture navigation, it will be an easier switch. So you won't feel like you're going into a different area. So it's basically, you open an app, you swipe up, and then if you want to go to your recent, swipe up and hold, and then If you want to go back, you swipe from the corner and it goes back. And Samsung has paid attention even to the tiniest detail, and there's just so many features in this phone. I can't show you in this video because it's just too much. Right, so yeah, now I've watched some videos of them showing that you can only turn it off from here, but there's something you can do to change that. So I think you need to go to where it says Bixby, so where you turn off Bixby. Ooh. Right, so let's see, Bixby side key. Yeah, so you go to where it says side key, and you can set it to wake Bixby or the power off menu. So when you hold it, it gives you the normal power off and power on menus that you will get. So that's good. All right, so let me just show you how good this is for, say, people who like to watch videos. Let me turn down the brightness because this is just outrageous right now. I can't even see anything. I think that's better. I don't know. Is that better? I don't know if it is. I'll just put it on 50%. Yeah, that looks all right. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so I'll get onto YouTube. No, this is not the 8GB one. Sorry about that. This is a 12GB version. Oh, my days. I'm just so tired. Right, so this is my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it, Bass Generator. My second YouTube channel where I post music, bass boosted music. Right, so let's get something up. Let's get one of my HDR. No, I don't have HDR. I'm just joking. Hello. Let's get this one. There we go. Right, so if you put it on full screen, it crops in, and well, I don't know if you can hear me over this, but the phone is pretty loud. Stereo speakers, so if I block this, where is it? If I block this, it's still coming from the top. If I block here, it still comes from the side. Oh, still have to block here. So you might think that little, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to fast forward actually to where the door shuts. Yeah, so you might think that this whole punch right here would, say, make it harder for you to, what do you call it, watch stuff on YouTube and all that, but you don't notice it because it's so small and is in an area where you would think that there are where the what do you call it, notifications would normally be, and it's the same with the S10 that I'm using to record this video too. The camera is off to a corner and I just don't notice it, unlike, say, those teardrop notches, the iPhone notch and all that. It's almost offensive how they are just there, because you can't really enjoy watching, say, movies on Netflix and all that stuff, or on YouTube. But what Netflix does is they black out where the camera is, and I don't know if you can turn that on or off, but I'm not really a fan of that. So I'm just gonna give you a short preview of the cameras, and all right, let's get this up. Oh, this is so big. Okay, so this is the, I'm gonna put it on landscape because why not get this here. So this is the normal, this is the wide angle, and this is the telephoto, and the shutter speed on this is really good. Now let me go to the settings. Going. I'm trying to operate this through the screen, so it's really hard. So it has scene optimizer. You can turn it on and off. What it does is it looks at the scene and looks at pictures that are already in their database and tries to make it more of a better image. So yeah, you get shot suggestions, so it shows like a little circle. I'm going to show you that right now. So if you want to take a picture of, let me get this screwdriver thing back, click on it, you tap on the screen, and it should come up with, say, yeah, that. So it shows you that's the best shot. Takes a picture, and oh, that's actually a nice picture. Yeah, so that's that. And if you go into video, it records in 4K 60 at the back and 4K at the front. So it's not like the iPhone 11 Pro Max is 4K 60 in the front, but to be honest, I don't really see myself vlogging with 4K on a phone anyway. So, and plus the back camera is always better than the front. But the thing about this phone is that its front camera is better than most cameras' back cameras. So most phones' back cameras. So it's just insane. Right, so there are more modes here. So you have Pro, Panorama, Food, Slow-Mo, Slow Motion, Hyperlapse, Instagram, and then you then have, oh damn, you then have Photo, Video, Night Mode, Live Focus Video. Live Focus Video is just, there are mixed feelings about it. Like I don't know how you explain it, but it's one of those things that Samsung just throws in there just because they can. Like, oh my. Alright, so now in the camera, the S Pen has its own functionality. It's the way you can use it to swap stuff. So you hold down the focus, good boy. You hold down this button here and then do that. Now you don't have to point it to the phone because it's Bluetooth, so I could just be like this. Like that, and then frame it to take a picture. So if you want, like, say, hands-free usage, so it's showing me that best shot thing again. Done. Now there's plenty more features in this phone. Like, there's just too many for me to go on about in this video, but I'm going to show you one that is really good. Now, because this phone supports HDR10 Plus on its screen, it gives you the option to record in HDR10 Plus. So right there, oh wait, that's the zoom, yeah. So I'm on 4K 60 right now, but you know how that works and everything like that. So yeah. And now also the zoom in mic feature. So I've already tried this and it works so well, like, oh my. So what it does is, as you zoom in, it amplifies the audio from where you're zooming in, and it makes it more clearer and easier for you to hear. Alright, so with all these things I've said, I've not been able to cover many things in this video, but I don't write a script for this. I'm just speaking off my head or whatever you guys say. No scripting in this channel, just say what you can. From this, I would say this phone is still a very good buy. And because the S20 has released, I would say you're better off going with this if you don't really care about 108 megapixels, high megapixel counts, massive, humongous screens, 5000 mAh batteries. I mean, yeah, but this phone still does everything you want it to do. It plays games properly, it takes wonderful pictures, has great sound. I mean, it's a Note. It has everything apart from a headphone jack, but it has everything you want in a phone. Right, so if you guys enjoyed that review, or well, short preview of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 plus 5G, Samsung Galaxy Note 10 plus 5G, please leave a like down below, and I will see you on the next video where I review this S10 right here. Goodbye.